she has done her master's as part of an integrated PhD program from IISc Bangalore. She's currently just about to finish her PhD in cryptography under Mrs. 𝗦𝗂𝘂𝘶.
The beginning of crypto roots back to somewhere around 1900 BC, and what we call today as classical crypto can be marked until the end of World War II, when the advent of computers happened. This messenger, his head used to be shaved, the message used to be written on his head, something like this, and wait for his hair to grow back, and then he was sent across the kingdom carrying the message during. So this is what led to the development of modern computer. What is done here, Alice will take her message, run this encryption algorithm, and generate this message called the ciphertext. And this is actually what is sent through the channel. So now Alice uses the public key to encrypt the message. So public key is what is used in the encryption algorithm. And Bob would use the secret key at his end to recover the message. They used to come up with schemes, and within a day or two, the mathematician, Leonard Edelman, he used to break the scheme. Martin Gardner also announced a challenge in the same article, which was a 129-digit number, and he offered a prize money of $100, and this was the number. The last four rows here, which are 270-digit, 309-digit, 463, and 617-digit numbers, are yet to be broken. To put it in context with this definition, if that was the solution, I cannot record the step B in this form because every event requires usage of the password. To someone who has W, verifying that X is valid or not is possible, but to someone who doesn't have W, this verification is not an efficient process. He cannot do it on his own. Zero knowledge proof is a concept which has two components. So first, we want to prove something. As a prover, he has an additional password. You want to prove something to the verifier about validity of a statement, right? So how does the prover respond? This is how he's supposed to do, right? So B equals 0 is the scenario where pi is not going to directly give the bijection. And here he needs to use the bijection F, the witness that he has. So F was the bijection that led G1 to G0. And then you can apply pi and get to G star. What did we see here? We saw this primitive of zero knowledge proofs. And the goal here, it's a two-party interaction protocol. And the goal here was that the prover, who has some kind of a secret, is trying to prove to the verifier. This is the problem called private set intersection. And it is used by a lot of current companies. Currently in talk would be Signal, WhatsApp, but also Google, Facebook, and everything. Neither I want to leak the set of my friends who are not on Signal to Signal. And likewise, Signal also doesn't want to leak the information about its user, right? She first computes a polynomial Q such that the polynomial evaluates to 0 at every point in her set. So Q of A is 0 for every A in the set A. That's how this polynomial is. So she computes one such polynomial. Then she encrypts the polynomial and sends the ciphertext to Bob. So overall, life at ISC has been fun. And I hope I got you interested to head into research and more specifically into crypto. Yeah.
When Alice is providing the polynomial to Bob in some encrypted format.
Yeah.
So does Bob have the key to unlock the polynomial?
No, he doesn't. So when Alice generates anything for the encryption, she only has the set of keys, right? The keys are not sent to Bob.
Oh, so Bob is only inputting his elements into Q with some random RB, such that Q of B plus B, and the result which is obtained, that is in the cipher form, and that is going to Alice, and then Alice is using the key. But if and only if the answer is B, only then she is being able to get the element. Else she is not. Else even her key is not being able to apply that.
Yes.
Unlock that.
No, she will be able to unlock it, but the string itself will not reveal anything. In all instances, she'll be able to unlock it. But the string itself, she'll always be able to unlock it. But the string itself has the property, right? She'll always get RB times QB plus B. But RB times QB plus B itself is random, right? Whenever B is not in the intersection. Because the string R that you've padded, right? That's a random string.
So that random,
Yeah, so this random padding hides B in the instance where it is not in the intersection.
Well,
Because
how will she
QB is not.
understand that? How will she understand that B is not the random string?
No, she doesn't have to. So the only in the instance where it is in the A intersection B will she get something useful.
Oh,
See,
means
she knows it is QB is 0, right? For elements in her set, she knows QB is 0.
hmm.
So she
Oh,
will know the instance where she has to recover.
oh, means there is some kind of computer knowledge going on there, which is helping her to understand whether QB is resulting to zero or not.
Yeah, that's how she constructed the polynomial, right? So for all her elements, of course, to be in the intersection, it has to be her element also.
Mm-hmm.
So she's going to only run this computation on her element.
Okay.
And amongst those, you will always recover things in the intersection. And the guarantee is the other elements don't leak anything.
Okay. 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 Thank
Okay.
you.
As I've, I think, stressed on throughout, as you can see also that I have loved research so far, especially at ISC, and it's been fun. So just to give a glimpse of how you can get into crypto if you're interested, because when I was in undergrad, I was myself not sure of how one would actually end up working on something like this. I had some hint of being interested in cybersecurity or some form of security, but I wanted to seek what are dedicated programs for it. But as far as I know, there is no specific master's program in cybersecurity or cryptography. At least when I was looking for it, I couldn't find. But what you can do is right now, there are a lot of cryptographers who have come back to India after finishing PhDs and stuff. And IITs, ISC has 4 cryptographers, cryptography faculties. Likewise, IITs have, all the IITs now, at least the major ones have cryptographers. So you can apply for master's program. Of course, you can join BTech there and get in touch with these professors to do projects. But if you want to apply for master's program, you can either directly apply through the computer science, so you give GATE and get the master's program, or even for PhD. Or if you want to do something like I did, I joined for the math program here. So that requires a equivalent exam of GATE called JAM. So you can enter ISC by giving JAM and giving an interview. And likewise for PhD, there are several entrance exams like NBHM and so on. So this is a way you can get into institutes like this, and then contact professors who are in the computer science department working in cryptography. So the master's program would be generically in the computer science department here. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Just give you a roadway for how you can get into uh, any form of research in crypto. And yeah, once again, I want to thank Anirudh and Shubhadeep, because I think this is a great initiative by both of you. Because as an undergrad, I had always wanted to find ways where I know what is actually going on and where things are being used, especially from math. And such a platform would, I think, be very useful for a lot of people who are just starting off in any of the fields. Yeah, thank you.
So we currently host weekly webinars on research, on different topics of research. We also have blogs on our website. You can check that out. We're also coming up with workshops next month to promote our goal of taking research forward. If you are a researcher willing to talk on our platform or write a blog on our platform or a workshop, just associate yourself with us in any way. I'll send a link in the WhatsApp group and you can go through that and apply for us.